eat these because I love them so much. So I'm gonna eat one of those now with my coffee. That, as you can hear, is ready now. I wish you could smell it. Ciao! Busy day today. I had breakfast. I checked all job positions, open positions, and sent a few CVs. I answered all my emails and so on. Waited for my daughter to have her first exam of the semester in English textual analysis. And now I will be spraying the roses. Let me show you. Can you see them? These stupid lice. I hate them, so we'll work against them. As I have 2 rose bushes here, the white one and the red one, and then several more back there. I'm doing it all at once. And I'm doing it today because if the sun is shining, then they burn. And with the weather we have now, that's perfect. So I'm going ahead and protect my little babies. And what I'm using is biological stuff, so it's not harming animals, mainly not bugs or birds or whatever. It's just working on those stupid lice. Then I have 3 bushes of roses here. So just good prevention spray, let's say. Look at how many flowers are preparing to open up here. So many rosebuds. And my daughter's rose. Many roses. rose buds, but a few lice. The quicker you do it, the better it is. So they don't harm the rose and you don't have to spray that much. Have a look at those roses. Aren't they beautiful? I wish you could smell them. Every rose has a different design and all of them are beautiful. And it's really, it's perfume. So up to the next one. Now it's time for this beauty. No buds for the moment. No more. This one currently is the most preferred color of my daughter. It's this mixture between pink and orange. She loves it. If you have seen my earlier vlogs, she made 2 lampshades in that color because she really loves it. And this is the wild rose, that one that I brought up to the swing. It makes beautiful white small roses, and there are thousands of rose buds here. So I'm just spraying because this one always has lice. There was a yellow one at a certain point, but I don't know if it's... Oh, it's there. Wait, I'll show you. First of all, I have to rebuild the pressure. And then there's another patient that is loved by lice, the clematis. This was my daughter's playing house, where she had her playing kitchen and her outside stuff, and we also had 2 mattresses where she could sleep in here with her friend. Wanna see it? It's almost empty now. But it has an old window that you can open. And it had some off-grid lights that just fell down. So now it's storage for me. But this is her little house. I would have loved to build her a tree house here when I had built this big house. But the point is, there was nothing here. It was a desert, and so the first tree I planted was the cherry tree, and it was maximum as high as me. So even now there is still no tree which would be strong enough to carry a tree house, even after 16 years now. So what I did was to build this small house just from a kit in the construction market, all ladies building, and painted it, and then in a second step I added this veranda to make it look a little bit more like Pippi Longstocking, it's the name, right, in English? Pippi Calzelunghe. And to have this outside area. And in the last years she had a desk here and a little couch, and so she could hang out here and have her shelf. Good, so I guess outside work is done for today. And now I have a few things to do inside. By the way, can you see the cherries? This tree has not lots of them, but it has some. And we always share. The lower ones are for me and the higher ones are for the birds. Look at the lilac. When will they invent that you can transmit also perfumes and smells via video? Sooner or later it will happen, come on. Can't be that impossible. Maybe the laptops will have a smell button, and when you touch it, it will smell, of course not what you are filming right now, but you can then, as a content creator, you can say insert rose perfume, insert poo stick, insert smog in the city, insert lilac smell, whatever. Might be a good idea. I'm curious how long it takes to be invented. But before I touch anything else, I have to wash my hands. Even if all the poisons are bio, I have to do the smell of this poison in my nose. Maybe I should eat something before I start the next project. I'm very much looking forward to this project, but I should eat something. So let's see what the fridge says. Mr. Fridge, any opinion? Cheese sandwich. When I was a child and a teenie, I was allergic to blooming grass, they said. Heard of some animal allergies to horses, and I did horse riding, and but that was pretty severe when I was a teenager. But the moment I got pregnant, the whole allergy just vanished. And it was great. I really forgot about it. It's 22 years now. And since 3 days, I have it again. It's not that bad. It's just constantly sneezing. But it took me a while to remember, oh wait, I had that already. So before I eat, I prepare the coffee. with my lovely red mocha. So it's almost ready when I have finished eating. Weather is strange today. But yeah, let's enjoy the pale sun that we have and have lunch, and then I start my next project. Those are the most beautiful moments, a part of the construction house. Sit on your terrace, and it's warm enough to sit on the terrace even if the sun is not there. And you have a coffee. Cheers. Boys hot. So for my next projects, which are 3 in total, we go into my handcrafting room. You see I have the sewing machine and everything for ironing, and all the stuff I need is here. And I will... Oh wait, I'll show you first. One of the things I want to make is a chain of felt balls like this that you can attach to the ceiling, or you can use it like this just around a curtain, and you can do it in many colors, and I have many felt balls of that. And I'll have to make 2 of them. And then, because one of those felt chains is for next week Monday evening, I'm invited to dinner at a friend's house. And then in June, I'm invited to a birthday party in Germany, and I will make one of those 2 as a gift. But on top, the woman that invited me, she was a schoolmate of mine when I was a kid, and we just connected a few months ago again after I don't even tell you how many years, far too many. And she invited me, and they are having this birthday party in the garden where they have a small shed. And she asked me if I would do some colorful chains for this event, and she thought about, you know, just taking colored paper or something, which then, you know, you use it once and then you throw it away. So I thought I would make it out of fabrics in different colors. And she needs one with 1.50 meters and one with 3 meters of length. So that will be the second or third part that I'm wanting to do today. So let's start. The first one is for next Monday, and this should be... Oh, you see? Look, these I could use then for... It's felt again, but it's... it's single sheet. Could have a try. Okay, but that is the second project. First, chain. And for the chain, I have big balls of 3 centimeters. And small balls of, I guess it's 1.5. So I think the big ones are better. And she said she likes green. Let me count. I'll make 21. If I make dark green, 5 and white, that could be nice. And then I could use this green. Most of these are from one of my grandmothers and then of my mother. And it's always useful to keep stuff like that. My great-grandmother, no, my grandmother, the one that was a farmer, she was also doing handmade sewings, no, embroideries, whatever, with an old singer, but it's one of those where the needle just goes up and down, so every movement you have to do with your hand with the fabric under the needle. She did marvelous things, and she had, of course, lots of fabric and buttons, and I kept all of that. I'm not in her business. I'm not as good as she was. She was marvelous. Until she was 80 years old, people from all around came to ask her to do something for her. And we had the tradition, I don't know how it's called in English, but when a woman married, normally she would bring tablecloth and bed linens with her initials on them. And so my grandmother often enough was asked to do those things. Okay, that should really be long enough. Great. So we start with the hanger. Perfect. So we start with dark green. beginning it's always a bit messy because the string is so long. But I don't want knots in there. So I fix it, go to the other side. And there you are. Fix it. Then go to the next one. And let's take 15. This is longer. There you are. So now the question is, are we going back to this or are we restarting? I'm going back. Dark green. So fortunately I measured it because now we have reached 2 meters of length, and the lady that invited me for Monday, for whom I'm making this one, I guess she's living in an old house, and they had, here in this area, the old houses had very low ceilings, so 2 meters should be more than enough, I hope. And for the end, I always invent a new way to make it. So this time I want to have those little balls, just like earrings. So first one is done. Difficult to see, but now I attached it up there. And the end is just like little satellites. Good. So this was number 1. Now let's start with number 2. So the second chain is for this classmate. Yes, so for the decoration in her flat, which should remain, I would go with these. And then at the end, what about some green? So, the next string would be nice in yellow. Yep, perfect. So I start again with the hanger. What do you think? Maybe one more. So now I have this little flower at the end, and this is the whole chain. So here we are, both chains, one close to the other, and this is how the green one ends, and this is how the yellow one ends. So these two are done. Yay! So put away the things, and then we start with the other two. Let me see if I can find something here. This is how my creativity works. It's just looking at what I have. So this would be a ribbon, the pink ribbon. And then for the garden chains, we thought about Swedish midsummer because their garden shell is this dark Swedish red with some white, so Swedish midsummer would fit perfectly, which means yellow and red. I googled it yesterday, and they are mainly green, blue, and white. Yeah, maybe that yellow instead of this one. This is more neon-y. So I'm thinking triangular flags and let's take a piece of paper. So Oh wow. So 150 and 3 meters. If I do it that way, I end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 flags. Size, so it would be 36 flags, and they would be 10.5. I take 2 of these instead of the red, because that is exactly the color of the house. Do we have a plan? Looks like it, huh? Again. So cutting 2 of them is a bit hard. Can you hear the cicada? Not really easier. The point is, I wanted to avoid to have to trace the line on every single piece, but that works. So now that I have all flags cut, I will work on the colors on the length of 1.50 m, because we need one chain with 1.50 m and then one with 3 meters, which can just repeat the same pattern. So if I define once the pattern for 1.50, I have it done. Pink, green, yellow, blue, white, red. What do you think? that nice? I think so. Maybe if I put 2 layers of ribbon, I would feel much better. Now it won't escape anymore. So we start with red. Cross your fingers, please. Looks good. Maybe a bit bigger. I like it when things work the way I thought they would. No, I didn't say anything. Why did I say it? Okay. Nothing bad, just I have to reinsert this. But does it happen only to me? The moment I say everything's perfect, that is the moment where something breaks. Why? I'm being thankful. I'm appreciating the perfection of life. And then okay. No, I won't say anything. Yay! The first one is finished. Let me see. Look at that. Does this look Swedish? Oops. I think so. I'm happy with that. Now I can do the second one, which is just the first one, doubled. We start with red green, pink, blue, yellow, white, red, red, white, yellow, blue, pink, green, red, red, green, pink, blue, yellow, white, red, red, white, yellow, blue, pink, green, and red. Great! We go. Ready. Oops. I hope she likes it. It has her favorite color, which is yellow, and it has the color of her house, of the shed. And it has the colors of Swedish midsummer. And there we go. Thank you for your company.